It all started on a sunny afternoon in Manila, where 13-year-old Miguel, a quiet boy with a love for music, practiced in his small bedroom. His fingers danced over the guitar strings, and his voice, though soft, carried an unusual depth. He had grown up listening to Elvis Presley, imagining one day standing on a stage, feeling the lights on his face, and singing for the world. But life in his neighborhood wasn't easy. His parents worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet, and Miguel often had to help his younger siblings with schoolwork while dreaming quietly of something bigger. He had talent, yes, but opportunity? That seemed like a distant star. Miguel's journey to the stage of Philippine Got Talent had not been easy. The journey began when his school music teacher noticed his extraordinary voice and encouraged him to audition for the show. But auditions weren't simple. Miguel had to borrow clothes for the first try, overcome his shyness, and face the harsh reality of waiting hours just to get a 30-second audition. Every rejection letter made him feel small, but every note he sang at home reminded him of why he kept going. The day of the audition finally arrived, and Miguel's heart pounded like a drum as he walked into the massive studio. The audience's chatter felt overwhelming, and he could see cameras pointing at him from every angle. Then, the judges came into view, including the stern, unflinching Simon Cowell. Miguel took a deep breath, remembering his father's words, "Sing like the world is listening, because one day, it will." When the music started, Miguel's nerves melted away. He began singing one of Elvis Presley's most iconic songs, but in a way that was uniquely his own. His voice, rich and powerful beyond his years, filled the auditorium. At first, the judges looked impressed, then astonished, and finally, Simon Cowell, known for his tough critiques, sat frozen in disbelief. The audience sat in complete silence, mesmerized by a boy from the Philippines singing with such emotion and control that it felt like the room itself was holding its breath. What made Miguel's performance truly unforgettable wasn't just his voice, it was the story behind it. Every note carried his struggles, every high note reflected his dreams, and every pause resonated with the sacrifices he had made. For the first time, Simon Cowell smiled genuinely, rising from his chair, clapping with tears in his eyes. The audience erupted in cheers, and Miguel's eyes welled up with tears of his own. He had done it, he had shared his heart with the world, and it had been heard. After the performance, backstage, Miguel felt an overwhelming mix of relief and joy. Reporters asked him how it felt to stun the legendary Simon Cowell, and he simply said, "I just wanted to sing my truth." His humility, combined with raw talent, made him an instant sensation online. Clips of his performance went viral, with people from all corners of the world praising the young Filipino Elvis. But for Miguel, the true victory wasn't fame, it was proving to himself that persistence, courage, and passion could break barriers, no matter how big. As the weeks went by, Miguel continued to impress the judges and audience alike, moving through the competition with the same authenticity and heart. Each round brought new challenges, but he faced them with the same quiet determination. He became a symbol for every young dreamer who thought their background might limit them, showing that talent combined with hard work could open doors that once seemed impossible. By the time the finals came, Miguel's story had reached millions. People didn't just watch him sing, they felt inspired by his journey. And in that final moment, when he stood on stage with the lights shining bright and the audience cheering louder than ever, he understood something important. It wasn't just about winning a competition, it was about touching lives and proving that dreams could come true. As the screen fades, viewers are left with a message: no matter where you come from, no matter the obstacles, your voice matters. And just like Miguel, anyone who dares to dream and works tirelessly can stun the world. If his story inspired you, imagine the impact of sharing it further, so like, subscribe, and join us to celebrate more stories that lift the heart and spark hope. Because every voice has the power to change the world, one note at a time.